What's up, people? This is the Dragon Tail paper airplane. Here we go. Let's build this thing. So first of all, we're going to take an A4 piece of paper and we are going to fold the top right corner down to the side, and we're going to fold it like this. Okay, make sure all these are really straight, or else your plane will really veer to the left or the right, or it might go straight up or straight down. So you really want to get all these folds really nice. So next we're going to do that with the opposite side. Fold it down, gently crease, make sure it's all straight. Good. Now we're going to crease that. Now you're going to unfold that and you're going to fold it in half like a hot dog. This will keep everything nice and center and straight, so you really want to get this fold really good. So now you're going to, after this fold, unfold this. Now you're going to make a big triangle on the front. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this here, the right edge, and kind of fold it down while taking the bottom left side and pulling it back all the way to the right. That might sound confusing, but I'm just going to do as seen here. Sorry, this might be kind of a hard fold. It took me forever to see how to do it when I first learned it. So now if you can kind of see what we're doing here, we're going to do that with the opposite side. You fold that down, fold the inside first, and then fold the top. And smash that thing down. You got a big triangle on the top. So now once you've got that, you're going to take the right corner and bring it up to the center on the center line. And you're going to repeat that for the left side as well. Okay, now you fold the left side up on the center line. And make sure it's really straight. So now you're going to fold these down on themselves on the right side now. On the left side, make sure it's close up to the center line. And then crease it on both sides, lift it back up, and you're going to fold the right side down onto the center line from the top, as shown here. And you're going to do the same on the other side. Take the left side and pull it in onto the center line. Make sure the tops are really nice. You got to take time in this plane or else it won't turn out. You're going to unfold that and you're going to do the same thing, but on the bottom. You're going to bring the bottom piece up to the center line. You're going to crease it. You do it on the other side. Sorry about the talking in the background. But now once you've done that, you're going to unfold that. You're going to do the same kind of thing that we did with the huge triangle. You're going to do this on the tiny one. You're going to take the left and right side and push it in until the inside kind of does a crinkle on that center line that you made. So it's going to make that little thing, and then you're going to push it up. Makes that little piece that's going up. Take that piece. You're going to push it up. Now you're going to do that on the other side, like as seen. Good. Now you're going to take the top and you're going to fold it back. Now you're going to flip the paper around. And you're going to make sure it's straight. Right on the center line. Line up both center lines. Make sure there's no crinkling on the top and the top piece lines up nice. You're going to really press hard and then you're going to crease it. Crease on both ends. Flip it over. Crease again. Really want this to turn out nice and straight. Now we're going to take the bottom, very bottom, and bring it up to the other piece of paper just as seen here. You're really, really crease this hard. Quite a few times, probably about 5 times on each side. You're going to take it out, you're going to flip the paper over, and lift it up on the same line. And then you're going to do it like 5 times. Again. Quite a few times. And then you're going to rip the top just barely, and then you're going to pull out. Making sure not to go too far back or else it will rip terribly. You're going to rip that whole thing off. And you're going to take this, make sure that you have it the right way. Don't crease this, but we're just bending it a little bit this way. I'm going to fold it the other way and crease it. Like seen here. You really want to get the top very back edge straight, same with the other edge as well, just in front of it. Just gonna get everything nice and symmetrical. Really crease hard on these. Crease everywhere, both sides, flipped it over like you've seen. You're gonna fold it straight down. You're not looking at the front, you're looking at the back. You want the back line to be straight. The front has a little angle, it's like aerodynamics. Do the same with this side. Pull it all the way down. Don't crinkle it, but go all the way down right onto the other one. Now we have the whole entire body basically done. All we have to do now is the tail. After I really line up these last bits, and do a nice hard crease. Now I'll put that to the side. I'm going to grab the tail piece that we used earlier. Now there is a half folding here. We're going to fold the edge onto the line of the half fold. And you're going to crease pretty hard, but not as hard as you were when you ripped this whole piece off. It's about half of that, because you are going to have to tear this later. So quite a few times, but not as hard. So you unfold that, and you're going to fold this whole strip in half, like a hot dog. You really want to get these edges straight too. So just work your way along. Don't just fold one end perfect and then just crease it all the way. You just have to work your way through it. Make sure it's nice and straight, and then you can go all the way across. If it gets messed up, make sure you do it again. Now once that's done, you can go to that little line that we did and rip it halfway down. This is going to allow for the tail. You're going to fold that piece down. Here, I'll zoom in here. Fold that piece all the way down just to meet the bottom edge. And we're going to repeat that process on the other side. Fold that down. So the whole tail is going to be about this skinny, so. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing here, but we're going to fold in, leaving just barely enough space to see the line in the middle. Try to unfold this here. Going to fold it in. Just enough space just so you can see the line. You can see as I zoom in here and zoom out. See how I work my way through the whole thing? Work it. I'll do the other side. Make sure you do a really good job on here. Now you're going to turn it around, do it this way. Okay, sweet, now we're going to pull this in, do this. Now once we've got this folded, we can fold the whole thing into half. Okay, now we've folded the whole thing in half. Really want to crease all this. Make sure it's nice and straight. Not too hard. You can play around with it because it might bend later. So after this, you're going to pull the tail section up, like the very back of it. After I finish folding here. Now grab the body of the plane. We're going to pull up on the front. Make sure so when we let go, it's going to leave a space in the middle. We don't want the wings sagging down or else this thing will not fly. You need dihedral. We're going to take the end and we're going to fold it into a nice V. And then we're going to take the back and we're going to make a nice T on the back. With a little dihedral, so it's going to be like a bent T. So it'll be bent up just a tad. Now as we're done that, as shown, we're going to lift up this slot here in the plane. And we're going to slide in our tail. Slide in with the top of the V facing up. Slide all the way in until it hits. And if you want this plane to go up, you can pull the tail out just a gentle bit. If you want it to go farther, you push it in more. More out, more up, more in, more down. Now once we've done that, we want to straighten our tail. Make sure it's real nice and straight. Maybe check it. Look at the bottom, look at the sides. Oh, look at this, our tail's not straight. We just have to twist it. Just kind of work it, not all in one, so it might wreck it. So you have to work it and make sure everything's straight. That's pretty straight. The Dragon Tail paper airplane. Hope it flies good for you. See you in the next video.